All right. So here's the thing. I have been coaching people for a long time on content. And one of the things that I say quite often is that you should be throwing in a live every once in a while. So I decided, why not here, 5 o'clock on a Wednesday, just go live off the cuff, no script, no real plan in place, but just ultimately go live across various platforms that I have here and answer some questions that I've been getting. I've been now getting a lot of questions over the course of the last month. I've compiled the top 10 questions I keep getting in my DMs, and I figured I'd share that with various audiences of people who are ultimately watching this, whether they're watching live or they're watching after the fact. So I want to share the top questions that I've been asked, especially since I've now launched my new company, All In Content. So, for those who don't know me, who might be seeing this and wondering who the hell is this guy, so again, my name is Chris Hanna. I call myself the all-in solopreneur. Some of my customers will call me the video batch creation king because I love to batch create videos. And so, a question that I get asked, the first question I've been asked quite a bit, is why should somebody batch create video content? Ultimately, my answer is simple: it saves you time. It's going to save you so much time and energy and money if you batch create videos. If you can do a bunch of videos in one session, it's going to set you up for a month or more. I think that there is no reason not to use video because I think video is like one of the most powerful tools to really convey your message and to ultimately get yourself out there. But people get scared and they overthink it and they are worried about like how do you come across? What do you do? What do you say? But I think if you can really use video the right way, it can set you up long term. So create video content, create it in a batch, and it'll help you just make sure that you're consistent. Because I think the worst thing that you can possibly do is go and create content and then maybe forget to schedule it and put it out there on social media, or to think that hey, you need to do content but then you're overthinking it, and when Monday comes you're not ready to put that stuff out there. So there's nothing wrong with batch creating your content all in one shot, and then you should be good to go. Another question that I get a lot actually lately is, what is my record for batch creating videos? Well, my record is 227 videos in one day. My record used to be 143 videos, although I was able to blow that out of the water recently. I had a plan to shoot quite a few videos, and ultimately I got myself up to 227 videos in one day, although I got to knock off 30 off that list because I screwed up. I didn't have my microphone hooked up, which is unfortunate. When you didn't have this thing turned on, I lost 30 videos. So, but yeah, I was able to do 227 videos in one day. And it seems like a lot, but at the end of the day, it actually wasn't that bad because I had things planned out and I was, ready to go in advance. Again, for those people who are just joining, this is something where I said I would go live because I've been instructing all of my clients to go live from time to time. And I thought, hey, if I'm saying it, I got to live it and do it. So I'm going off the cuff live here answering the top 10 questions I've received over DMs in relation to all in content. Another question that I've been asked is, how many videos can you typically shoot in one video session with me if someone's never done batch creation before? So I find that typically, if someone's never done it before, they can do anywhere between 30 to 50 videos in one day. If we're doing it like in a half day to a three-quarter day session, it's literally simple as getting behind the camera and asking them some questions and then getting to extract some of that value from them. So 30 to 50 videos in one day is definitely not out of the realm of possibility that you can easily do that. When you think about trying to release a couple videos per week, you're now talking that you've got now months worth of content ready to go. Another question that I get asked often is, should you script your videos, or how do you advise people to work with scripts? I don't script at all, and I don't think anyone should script their videos unless there's something really specific that you want to end up saying to people. When you think about scripts, I think that they come across as maybe not as genuine, not as real, maybe not as engaging. So be your true self. I think if you can sit there and just put content out that is just naturally you, that's going to resonate way better than a script overall. And so I see a Brian and Christine Briggs comes on here from a LinkedIn perspective, and they're saying truth. And I'm thinking that they're saying it in relation to this comment here. So thanks for chiming in. But like it is so important that I think you just be your real, true, authentic self when it comes to videos. as opposed to trying to do something else. And just that script doesn't, again, resonate often. Another question I've been asked is, if someone's going to record videos themselves, do they need to use an actual camera, like, a camera here, or do they need to use a cell phone? I think if you're trying to record videos yourself, it's the first time ever trying to do it. A cell phone is more than capable of doing what you need if you're going to batch create content. The key is that you're going to have, good quality microphone in place, like a wireless lapel mic that's going to make your sound so much better in terms of your overall quality. But if you really want to ramp it up, then obviously you can get a camera. I've got a different microphone that's hooked on this here now. I found that for myself, because of the amount of content that I was putting out, I had to upgrade to actually using a real camera, because over time your cell phone will kind of, heat up on you quite a bit if you're shooting a lot of 4K videos and you're batch creating sessions. And the last thing you want is your technology to fail you. So yes, you can get away with just a cell phone, but I think, a camera when you're doing a certain level of volume would make a lot of sense. Another question I've been asked is, why do I refer to companies and people that I work with as partners versus clients? Well, because I believe that if we're working together in any capacity, we're in it together. We're all in. And it's about making sure it's win-win for everybody. And that's why I consider it partnership, because I want to see them win just as much as they're wanting to see me win. And it's all about coming together. Like I feel like I'm part of someone's team when I'm behind the scenes and recording content with them, and I get to, interact with them on a different level, and I learn a lot about their business. It's incredible with some of the clients that I've worked with, in the roofing business or plumbing business. I learn now some stuff that's very different, or bookkeeping. I learn stuff that I never would have learned before, because I'm exposed to it on such a scale that I feel like I'm part of the business now in some respects. So I really feel like it's a partnership thing, which is really cool. Another question I've been asked quite a bit lately is, do I only work with people in the Windsor Essex region? So for those watching this, I'm from Windsor, Ontario. And so the Windsor Essex region is an area where I will do a lot more of the in-person recording, but I do offer the ability to do virtual recording sessions as well. So I do have a system that's called the All-In, Video Starter Pack. And basically you're getting 12 videos in the span of 1 hour's worth of your time, and we're going to record that in a virtual studio similar to what I'm actually streaming everything on here. And you're going to get curated, questions that are going to help you extract those 12 videos. So if you're not in the area, you can easily sign up for this, and I'll give you the website here as well, so that it can make life easier for you. That this 12 all-in starter pack gets you 12 videos all turned around within 24 hours, which is a pretty cool thing. Speaking of that, that people are asking questions about the starter pack, as they started to see that we've started to kind of promote that. Like, what does that really truly entail? Is a question that I've been asked. I was asked that earlier today by somebody. It's as simple as what it says. Like, you're going to get 12 videos. They're going to be fully captioned, music, thumbnails, everything turned around within 24 hours. I will ask you all the questions about your brand or your personal business as part of that process, and you will be set up to have those videos turned around, that you can pump that out on social media and whatever your channels will be easily. So it's a pretty cool tool and service that we're offering, which we're excited about. Another question I've been asked is, what advice would you give to someone to be more consistent on social media? This one's an easy answer, but I'll spend some time on it. It's really about scheduling your content. Like, if you want to be consistent and you have a lot of content that's, been you've batch created, schedule it out. So have that consistency of what time of day you're going to post. Maybe you're always going to go and have a new post at 10 a.m. every morning, maybe Monday through Friday. We'll schedule that. Use a tool like, there's Hootsuite, there's Buffer, there's Metricool, there's Later, there's all these different tools that you can use to schedule your social media content. That allows you to be consistent, and then it frees you up to actually get ahead. So you can actually have your content be on a schedule, be released. You could be in meetings, you could be doing other things, and your content's still getting pushed out to the world. As your content's then pushed out, and that helps you be more consistently seen on social media, then you should use that time that you've gained back to work on other aspects of your business, or to engage with more people on social media. Because I think the thing that people forget, it's called social media for a reason, which means you're encouraged to be social on social media. So I think if you can remember that in addition, I think that's going to help you overall. Lastly, the 10th question that I've been asked a lot on, my DMs has been, how do you get comfortable on camera? And again, I'll say this is another easy answer, and maybe it seems easy, but it's like, if you want to be comfortable on camera, talk about what you know. Don't talk about things that you don't know. Don't try and pretend or BS your way through things. Ultimately, if you want to be comfortable, just talk about the things that you know the most and then find a way to chop that up to make that micro clips that could be on social media. I think that'll make a world of difference and that'll ultimately help you. So that's it. That's the 10 questions. Like I said, I promised to go live. I kept that short and brief because speed is one of my core values that I ultimately have. But if you're looking for help, you're looking for support. If you want to learn more about what we do here at All In Content, you can book a free consultation with me. I've got my Calendly link that's going scrolling across the bottom of this feed here. And we can talk. We can see if batch creation is for you, if we're a good fit to work together. And if not, I guarantee one thing, that we're going to be able to come up with a number of ideas for free to help ultimately put you into the right direction so that you can ultimately move forward. Because I guarantee within a 20-minute conversation that you can actually get at least 20 topics to batch create your videos. So if you're looking for help, you're looking for support, use the Calendly link that we have there or visit my website, allincontent.ca today. And again, happy to help and answer any questions we possibly can. Hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday. And, if there's anything you want to see me go live on and talk about again, just let me know. Always happy to help.